I woke up about 3:30 a.m. I was wondering what that sound was that had awakened my slumber. I laid there waiting, still drowsy. I slowly grabbed my glass of water on my nightstand and took a sip. Wait, there it is again. What's it saying though? With a nervous voice, I called out,
Hey! Who's there? Why are you in my house?
I attempted to grasp what had been taking place, but that was surely interrupted when I heard the whispering again. My adrenaline started pumping. I jumped out of bed, but something's different. It seems the whispering is accompanied by a strange thumping noise. What the hell? I thought to myself. Well, I gave myself a quick pinch to make sure I was positively awake. I started taking slow steps to my bedroom door, but I quickly stopped and stepped back as my doorknob started jiggling. Something or someone is on the other side of that door trying to make entrance. I jolted out of my frozen state and quickly locked the door. I was in absolute terror. I stepped back and started thinking about what to do next. Well, problem is, I couldn't call for help, and here's why. I lived alone. I couldn't use my phone due to my friend dropping it and shattering the whole damn thing. I was stuck. And whatever awaits me beyond that door is just waiting for my arrival. I walked over to my window. I contemplated on jumping out, but wasn't sure the outcome considering my bedroom is located on the second floor of my third-story house. And if I didn't live in the middle of nowhere, I would have attempted screaming out my window for help. But seeing how my closest neighbor lives about a half a mile down Stonesbrook Ave, it's unlikely they'd hear me. If anything, the animals would scatter in the nearby forest. I gathered up enough courage and I've decided that I'm going to open my bedroom door. After all, I hadn't heard any sign of whatever was out there in a few minutes. So why not, right? At least I hoped. I slowly made my way towards the door, and I put my ear up to it and I started listening carefully. I heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. I approached the doorknob, ready to open it. I unlocked it very, very slowly and started turning the knob. I'm not going to lie, I am terrified. I jumped a little when the door creaked. I peeked out into the hallway. I couldn't see anything. I went to flip the light switch, but nothing happened. That's when I heard it. The voice. It said,
Help me. Help.
I turned to look down the hallway, and my blood ran cold once I noticed a figure at the end of the hall. It was a tall, pale woman in a gown. Her body looked unnatural, like if her back had been broken. And I couldn't believe my eyes when I had noticed she was floating in mid-air. She started moving towards me at a fast pace, screaming,
Help me. Help me.
To the least, it was very unsettling. I slammed the door shut so fast I feared it coming off its hinges. I locked it and I ran away. I ran towards my window, seeing how that's my only way out of this goddamn house. As I opened my window and about to jump out, I stopped. Out by the forest line, I could see her. She stared at me with an expressionless gaze. We stared at each other for what felt like hours. Just then, she dropped on all fours and skittered abnormally fast into the dark forest. Continuing to stare out my window, I realized I wasn't alone. I felt heavy breathing against the back of my neck. I knew she was behind me. That pale woman. At this moment, I realized there's nothing more I could do. I slowly turned around.
You can help me now.
Hey, this is the Grimtail Brothers. Make sure you like and subscribe for more.